Hi guys, Tuko here with a new video, and this video will be a what is Ascension WoW. And currently with the fallout of classic WoW and the WoW token and such, I feel like there is a big opportunity for you guys to test out Ascension WoW until maybe the hardcore servers or even whatever you want. Maybe you will stay in Ascension WoW, but it is a fantastic server. It's a private server made by true fans of World of Warcraft, and it is a classic plus feel. So there's a lot of things that are actually changing, a lot of things that are added towards the game, and it feels like a fresh game overall. Of course, the leveling is very fast, but because of the game modes, or at least the way of playing, it is a necessity kinda, but also will make you progress and play your character however you want. Now I'm going to explain the two modes that there currently are in the game, but also I will talk about Legion 4, which is a server on the private server Ascension that is going to come out Friday, and it is new, fresh. A lot of people will play it, and I think it's the ideal time to actually jump into the game. But I'm going to explain really quickly what is Ascension WoW and what their goal is. So Ascension WoW is a classless private server. So it means that your class is not warrior, paladin, shaman, druid. Your class is the idea you want to give to your character. There is multiple modes on the server, so there is specific servers for specific modes, and you can decide however you would like to play. And Legion 4 gives you more options to play on that set server, but I'm going to talk about it a bit later into the video. Now we're going to talk about the first server, which is Thrall Season 8. It is a server based around draft. And what is draft? Draft is a mode where you get cards and you get to choose the abilities you are going to add to your repertoire and actually play the game like a card game, really. But like, for example, you see on the bottom of my screen, I have here I have my lightning shield, I have a lightning bolt, I have also rend, I also have consecration, and I have rebuke, I have flame tongue weapon, and blessing of might. Now I'm not really like one of the most lucky guys when it comes to drafting, but this is like made in a few hours, right? So basically, with the cards that you get every 2 levels from level 10, and for on level 1 you get like 4 cards you choose. You can like redraft every time if you're not like happy until level 10, and then you can actually just get a new like draft piece every 2 levels, and every level you get a talent point. Now how does it work? I'm going to level up. I'm level 15, so I'm going to hit a few people to actually like get my levels really quickly, right? So we do get a lot of XP. I'm like half a level of level 15. I'm going to get level 16, and I'm going to show you what is happening whenever you are going to level up at a pair level, which is, for example, level 16. The good thing is about draft is it is kind of fresh to a sense where you kind of play the character however you want, but also it's always going to be different every time. And in general, also, you should also notice that whenever you're going to play on the second server, which is free pick, I'm going to explain that as well. I need to hit that. Whenever you're going to play on the free pick server, often or not, you can kind of see which spells and what are you going to pick, because every time you're going to pick blank, for example, every time you're going to take charge if you're a melee, all those things like are customable, but you know from yourself like, look, I'm not going to gimp myself. I know what's strong in PvP, or I know what's strong in PvE. So in draft, it's a bit more random. You can make it a bit less random though. Every time you're going to play with like prestige level, so whenever you're getting level 60, you can even choose to go back to level 1 and try to farm some cards and like replace the cards that you have for a deck that you would like to have at level 60, for example. So you can really go for that, and also like farm mystic enchantments, which basically turns your spells into other spells and such. But you need to understand that, again, draft makes it like exciting in general, especially for like players like me, which often kind of can get bored of like the classic playstyle. I'm not meaning like the classic WoW playstyle, but I mean the standard playstyle, right? So now we're trying to hit level 16, and you will see what is happening whenever I'm getting level 16. I think I need like one more mob. I'm gonna hit them, and we'll get level 16, and it will be showing right now. And whenever you're getting level 16, what do you get? You get 3 choices, for example. And it's every two levels, right? 3 choices, and you can pick a card. Do remember that rares, epics, uncommons, and such are limited, and you should also like try to like build around that, right? Because they're not going to show you legendaries after legendaries after legendaries. You have to be methodical at that, but that's more advanced. I mean, at the first playthrough, I would say you should not really min-max, just play however you want, and whenever you actually are enjoying the server, enjoying the playstyle, you can then go deeper into the min-max if you really want that. But for example, I have a PvP mind, and I feel like, look, I'm playing more or less a melee. Although I have like lightning bolt, I'm playing more or less a melee. I would like to have Raptor Strike, because I think Aspect of the Hawk is not going to help me, and Demoralizing Shot is more of a tanking thing, and I don't feel like it's something that I really want. So I'm going to take this and learn, and I will get my Raptor Strike. And now I have Raptor Strike. You see, I'm going to put it on F, and you can basically like, again, do damage as if you have Raptor Strike, you have Rend, you have Consecration. So you can really build however you want. But you also got a talent point, and that talent point, you can spend it anywhere you would like. For example, I've spent 3 points into Raise, which is increasing your spell critical strike chance by 6%. There are a few talents that are new, and they are not like classic talents, and that's actually fun because you can then personalize however you want. For example, at level 10 you get only the first row, at level 15 you can get the second row at any time, and you see that you should be level 20 to get those abilities. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Elemental Devastation, because I feel like I'm a melee but also a cast at the same time, and you can just put points wherever you want. You can also put it in warriors if you want, and you can put it in paladin. I'm going to show you a BG, so I entered the BG right now. I'm not going to finish the BG, I think. I also don't have a mount. I didn't buy a mount. I think I should buy a mount, but I do not have it right now, I think. And a BG is ideal to level up. Basically, whenever you kill people, you do get levels, and you do get gear at the end of the BG. So it's a viable way to level your tunes. Now, I must say, it is really build dependent. If you're like building something that is not really cool in PvP, you're going to suffer. If you're building like something that is actually very strong in PvP, like for example something that is more of a caster, or something that is more like with a charge, because I do not have a charge, you will have a enjoyable time. In general, it levels super quickly. In one BG you can basically get like 10 levels, because it's a bracket from level 10 to level 20, level 19, which you can level up to level 20 in that BG, and then you can go to the next bracket whenever you're going to go out of that BG. So there is a way to actually level up with a BG. I'm going to show you a bit of a gameplay, and I'm going to jump into free pick once we are at it. So it's pretty much like, again, what is Ascension WoW? It is pretty much your way to play the game. If you want to do PvE into leveling PvE super quickly with dungeons, with XP, with quests, you can do that. If you're like a PvPer like me and you only want to PvP, and you want to do some PvE like while you're waiting in BGs, then just do that. And you know what's crazy? I queued up like 5 minutes ago, and the BG just popped right away. In retail, again, I'm a retail WoW fan normally. The queues are even longer, and it's crazy to think that between level 10 and 19 you have more people that are actually willing to do BGs than let's say between level 60, like level 70s on retail. But I digress. Anyways, of course, we are not like playing like full BGs, like it's 4v4. But like in evening times, for example, like yesterday, I leveled this tune like a level 10 and I got level 15. I thought like, okay, I'm going to showcase how leveling works in Ascension. So I'm going to just stop it and slash AFK. But it was like an epic battle, like we were like 10v10 on Morrison Gulch. It was actually very fun. So I do believe that right now it is a great time to actually start with Assassin WoW. If you do not know how to play Assassin WoW, I made a video yesterday. You can check that out. You will have the link of Ascension WoW. You also have the explanation behind the service, but this is like more gameplay-ish, so you can actually see what is the gameplay of Ascension WoW. And again, it's fun. I think the thing is, whenever you're going to play a game, you ideally look. I have 3k XP just for a kill. Ideally, you play games to have fun, right? Or to be competitive. Like there's a lot of people that do play like League of Legends or other games, CS:GO, Valorant, whatever, that do play the games not really because they really find it super fun, but because they like the competitive edge that it can give. Sometimes I would say playing to have fun is great, but some people are like me, for example, that I kind of joined the fun aspect and competitive aspect together. But if it's fun and no competitivity, then I feel like I'm not really playing that though. And some people like on League of Legends or Valorant, they do play only for the competitive side and not for anything else, right? I do not know if I win versus him because I don't have a slow. I'm actually getting wrecked here. 1 and 2, please. Nah, I'm dead, man. Unlucky, and he got like a level up. So again, like I said, it's very build dependent. If you have like a charge ability or a stealth ability or whatever, it's a lot more fun to do. I would say BGs. But look, that's an idea that retail could have. Stealth being 30 seconds long, so you cannot really stealth for super long periods of time, and you have a 10-second CT, so you cannot cheese, right? Cannot cheese. And you have like talents that can actually give you increased duration. So again, if you really want to have like a longer duration stealth, you can have that. But I feel like it's a good thing that they actually limit it with the duration and how it's placed, because again, you don't really want to have like 10 stealthies that are stealthed all the time. And even though it's classless, right, you cannot really build to break the game. You can still break the game, I guess, but not that way, right? Imagine if stealth was like unlimited, everyone would be stealthed. Now, there's no reason for me to go there because I'm going to die versus the hunter, like bow-ish people. And I do not have anything to actually go for. Or rip, he has a mount, man. Help me! Help me! Please help me! Okay, you wanna fight me? Never mind, you fought me. What? Help me! I'm dead, man. I think I'm dead here. Unlucky. He's demon form at all times. Actually cool. That's actually cool. But I wanted to show you guys some BGs. Of course, the gameplay is not like super because I do not have a build for that. But I wanted to showcase that really you could level through BGs and have a great time, right? He has low HP, he has low HP. They're both low HP, so I'm going to fight and see what is going on right here, right now. He's stealthed. Yeah, he should die. I have lightning shield, so if he touches me, he's dead. Okay, he's dead anyways. I think he's stealth somewhere, but... Oh, yeah. Alright. Don't say... He's healing him. Rip. Please, with a heal up. Can we kill him? Yes, sir, we killed him. And I think I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Rip. So you see, I'm close to level 17, so it's actually very viable as well. But again, it's more fun if you actually have the build for it. Now, I wanted to showcase that. I don't want to make it a too long of a video. I'm going to showcase a free pick now. It's a free pick realm, so basically you can pick any spells, whatever spell you want. You can actually pick that. I'm going to showcase that as well. And then we can just close out the video, right, with some Legion 4 information. Legion 4 is coming out Friday again. I'm going to again say that if you want to play something fresh, something that is hype, this is the realm. It's going to be Archimond, May 26th. And there is like some stress testing around in the evening. So if you want to check that out right now, you can still. And if you do not know how to download it, you can be sure to just... I need to change my name. Okay, so... Anyways, so if you want to check that out, you can check my video from yesterday and you will see some information on how to actually get into Ascension WoW. I know that a lot of people are watching me. Did you watch for retail? Did you watch for anything, for everything else? Now I downloaded the bartender. I need to probably... now it's bugging. All right, I need to unmake this add-on because I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm going to show you currently the free pick realm. So free pick is a realm that is based on every time you're going to level, you're going to get essences, and those essences can be spent on abilities. So it's actually very, very neat. You can have some great builds, and you can make some great builds with those abilities. Now, they resetted everything for me, so it's perfect. I have 30 ability essences. So it means every single level after level 10, you get a essence. That essence can be used for abilities. And those abilities can be spent however you want. Of course, here you see that some abilities cost more than others, depending on the nature of that ability. For example, this one has 4 essences, which is polymorph. For example, like Retribution Paladin, if I'm like choosing something here, I guess I cannot find it. I wanted to find something like, for example, Divine Protection is 4 essences. Some big abilities have some big costs, which is, I think, normal because again, it's very strong, right? It's just very strong. So let's say I want to be a warrior of light. I see I have a 2-hander, so why not do that? So I'm going to be a warrior of light, so I choose my primary stat, which is strength. I'm going to use strength, and I'm going to show my talents, because I'm not going to do suggested talents. This is just suggested talents. If you put the abilities here, you drag it, like for example, heroic strike there, you're going to have some suggested talents around these abilities. Of course, I'm not going to do that because I do feel like it is not needed. I'm going to play with charge. I do like charge. So charge will be an ability I'm going to take. I'm going to take, I think, battle stance. I really like battle stance because I want to have armor pen. So I'm going to use that. Boom! I have armor. I have battle stance in general, and I also have the ability to have stance, defensive stance. I'm going to use also. I'm thinking what I can buy, right? I want to buy Colossus Smash. It gives me a ability to actually provide more damage. I can also use Retaliation. I think it's also quite fun in PvP, so I'm going to use that as well. And then I'm going to, on the Paladin side, I'm going to go for Seal Mastery. And I'm going to go for I'm going to go for the Retribution Paladin side. I'm going for Seal of Command. It's going to be very fun. And I'm going to pick Judgment of Justice because we do want to be able to chase people. So it's very fun. Again, I have 18 essences still available. I'm not going to spend my talents right away. I'm going to still spend those talents into Arms Warrior. So I have Seal of Command. So now if I'm pressing Seal of Command, I do get Seal of Command, which main hand auto attacks and Paladin media abilities deal additional holy damage. Again, very nice, because we are going to do a Warrior of Light. So we have right now, I'm going to take Overpower. I feel like it's also a very good ability if people are dodging. I'm going to do this. It's maybe a bit better. I can actually spend those points and put it there. I'm going to spend, I don't know, I don't really like Heroic Strike, right? What I would like to have is going to Combat. And we're going to go Combat Sinister Strike. I really like that as well. It's an energy-based ability, so we do have something that we can spend whenever we don't have Rage. We can have Kick. I do like Kick. Kick is a great ability if you want to kick people in PvP. Again, very strong. We do want those abilities. So I'm going to retake this. I need to have that on my bars too. I have my Judgment, so I need to also put Judgment onto my bars. Let's see, what can I buy? What can I buy again? What can I buy again? I can have a stun. I do want a stun, but I will have to see the ability essences. I have to be careful for that. But I'm going. Actually, can I go on rogue? I want to have kidney shot. I think the kidney shot will be better because again we have something called combo points with Sinister Strike, so we have something that we can spend on those combo points. So I'm going to spend on kidney shot. So you see my build is already like a rogue warrior paladin-ish thing. I don't know if it's going to be very strong in PvP though, but I do like the idea that I'm like, again, being able to be coherent with my build. I'm going to take hamstring because again people are going to kite me and it's going to be very annoying, so I do want something that helps me with that kiting. I'm going to see what I can buy again. I think execute can be also a very fun ability, so I'm going to use execute. I have 4 points left. A mighty blow that deals 195% damage from both meaties requires a weapon in the main hand and offhand to use. So that's also a very good thing. I have a two-hander though, so I don't think it's possible right away. So I think I'm going to just skip over it right now, and I'm going on the Paladin tree and see what I can buy for myself. Protection, maybe. I have 4 points. I could buy Divine Protection. Or Divine Shield is a bit too much. It's a level 34 though. Reduce all damage taken. I don't know if I want to. So I'm going to go on combat, and I think I could use something called I think evasion could be nice. So I'm gonna take evasion. Or excuse, I think sprint would be better, but whatever. I do not have a dagger, so I think we could go for maybe a shaman, enhancement shaman. I would like to have the Wind Fury weapon. Do we have Wind Fury weapon here, or am I blind? I think I'm blind here. Wind Fury weapon. Oh, here, Wind Fury, learn. Now I have Wind Fury. So you see, I've made a build based around two-hander and being able to just... Oh, come on, man. My keybinds are not correct. Why is alt? Okay. All right. Perfect. So my abilities are around, again, being able to regen some rage. So we have Colossal Smash, Overpower, Execute, we have Charge, very interesting, we have Judgment, and again, many things that can actually be like super strong in this current, I would not say meta, but in this current idea of being a Warrior of Light with some rogue-ish abilities and a Shaman enchantment. I really like that idea. We have Evasion. We have retaliation, so we have also some good defensives, and you see that you can really build something that you really are going to enjoy, just in general, right? Am I forgetting anything else? I don't think so. Really quickly, we do have this warrior, we have everything, right? So I'm going to show you guys really quickly in combat, and I will cut the video real quickly. But let's talk about Legion 4 real quick. Legion 4 comes out Friday. There are multiple ways to play the game. You can play as a classic class. So if you really do not want to think about, let's say, classless WoW, and you just want to have classic plus, you can do that by basically playing one of those 9 classes. So we have warrior, paladin, rogue, druid, hunter, priest, paladin, mage, warlock, shaman. I think I said everything. Hunter. So you have 9 classes, and you can play them as is. Of course, it is not really classless, so you do lose a USP from, let's say, our good friend Ascension WoW. But if you do really not want to play like classless, you can with this. We have also free pick, like right now. So like on this server, you're going to play like a free pick, and you choose however you want and whatever you want as an ability, or you can play build draft. And build draft is like something I'm going to show off Friday. So basically it's the same as the first server I show you, but you can also choose a build. So you do not really have to grind mythics, you don't have to grind enchants, everything is going to be set for you, and you're playing a play style. So for example, you have warden, you have I don't know, berserker, you have ways to play the game. It's going to show you, and you're going to draft it, and you're then going to play. And at any time you can just hop off of that build draft and go for free pick. I think it's going to be a fantastic way to play the game, and in general it's going to be feeling like fantastic. So you see, boom, I have kidney shot, and again, it's fantastic how smooth it is to actually play the game. It is not like a server which is not optimized. It is super optimized compared with other private servers. And I'm like not really the most fan of a private server in general, but I feel like it's one of the better made private servers. You have ways to play the game, very interesting and very nice to actually like have those kinds of play styles available to you with just a few clicks. So I really like it. Again, leveling is super fast. On this server, you have, again, on any server, you have 1v1 solo queue, 2v2 solo queue, and 3v3 solo queue. You can also join as a group. You have rated here, solo queue, solo queue, solo queue, and basically 1v1 is the most popular, of course, because again, it's very fun and skillful, to be honest. I really like it. So if you want to enjoy Ascension WoW as is, please do watch the previous video where I explain how to start with Ascension WoW, how to create your account. And if you have any questions, please do comment in the section below. We are going to talk about everything. And again, I'm like, it's very surface level. Again, you need to play the game, enjoy the game, and then we can discuss about eventually the more of the meat of the Ascension WoW thing, because again, you have enchantments, you have mythic enchantments, you have playstyle alterations, which all of these is actually very awesome, and I hope you guys give it a try. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Be sure to stay safe. We will catch each other very soon in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.